Last week at the first stop of the Budweiser Jet Sports Tour, pro women's world champ Tara Lejo and national champ Christy Carlson continued their battle for first place. In pro freestyle, Lloyd Verlew put on the show of his life both on the water and on the beach. We think Lloyd was pleased about the win. And in pro sport class, Chris McCluggage dominated the racing. But enough U.S. history. Stay tuned as the Budweiser Jet Sports Tour moves to L.A. for stop number 2, the West Coast Performance Nationals. Hola, greetings and salutations from San Dimas, California. Hey, it's a great place to have a jet ski event. I'm with my man, Chris Gann. Look at this guy's pipes. Get a close-up of that. We're here for the second stop of the IJSBA Budweiser Jet Sports Tour. Chris, some insane jet racing here.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly. We got the pro women, Christy Carlson, Tara Lejo, Lisa Wasik came out of nowhere, just smoking the girls. She's in third right now. She could win some races. I'm looking forward to some great racing as well in the pro sport class. McCluggage continues to dominate, but Tim Judge is back on the track. He's always been tough to beat. Him and McCluggage aren't the best of friends on the track. Off the track, it's a different story.
Now we're here at Frank G. Bonelli State Park, Pudding Stone Lake. Pretty smooth water out here. They should like it.
Yeah, big back straightaway, smooth water, full speed into that first turn. It's going to be chaotic, especially in that pro sport class. Guys are just taking each other out. Anything for the whole shot. It's tough to pass. The track is wide open. We're going to see some great racing.
You're going to see some great racing all year long right here on the Deuce. If you don't have it, get it, because you don't want to be a nobody. That's ESPN2 spelled just like it sounds, and we'll be back right after this. This IJSBA sanctioned event is brought to you by Budweiser, proud to be your bud, and by West Coast Performance Products, better by design. Now time for the pro women to do their thing on the water. Stand with me right now. Michelle Baines, last year's Rookie of the Year. So it means she's like 18 years old, and she could basically kick my tail. Michelle, what's it like out there? There's some pretty good women riders.
Oh, definitely. The top women riders are just railing out there. They're going for blood.
Now, I've talked to Tara a couple times. She has mentioned that you guys have had some fiberglass banging in the past. Is there any hard feelings between the two of you?
Oh, yeah. No. I guess it's just all a part of racing. I mean, you can't expect to just go out there and win easily. You're going to have to battle for it, and when it comes down to it, the person who battles hardest is going to win.
The second stop of pro women's competition went on as scheduled for everyone but Christy Carlson, who severely sprained an ankle practicing only 2 days before the race.
I was just going around a really hard turn, and it was just the weirdest thing. My foot went underneath me, and all my weight and pressure went right into it. It's a severe sprain. Next week we're going to do an MRI to see if there's anything torn. Up and down pressure is tolerable, and so straightaways I can go wide open. But the right turns are a little painful. Log jump, could also, if I don't set up right, be painful.
So with Christy Carlson coming into the weekend less than 100%, Tara Lejo sees the opportunity and also sees the whole shot.
I could look over and kind of judge off the other boats how much faster I actually am, and it just makes my job a lot easier getting the whole shot.
Did you feel a lot of pain out there?
Yeah, it was real tender, especially in my right-hand turns or going across the choppy water, and sometimes a log jump if it jarred my ankle.
I kind of try to
jumped the start. Well, I didn't try to jump it. I anticipated it, and I had to pull back, so I got a really lousy start. I worked my way from about 8th to 3rd, and by the time I got up to them, it was already the last lap. So I really didn't bash with them that race, but I'm going to be better on my start next one, and I'm definitely going out there for the win.
Okay, Christy, now second place isn't exactly what you're used to, but under the circumstances, you should be pretty happy.
I'm very pleased because I was almost a spectator this weekend, and I was really concerned about points. I mean, even if I just cruised around the track, I mean, I didn't ride my normal race form and stuff like that. It was a means of survival almost, but a second place, I'm really pleased.
Now, Tara, last week won both motos, won the first moto here, haven't lost a race since last August. How long is this going to continue?
I think it's going to continue throughout the year, I hope. I'm just going to do my best, and that's all that matters. As long as I ride my best, I feel like I'm a winner.
You didn't get off the line especially well, okay? But then you came on hard in the first turn, and you really have an aggressive style going through that first turn.
Yes, it was a little scary. My teammate, Lisa Graham, was right next to me. And I remember when we were testing our boats, when we were right on our boats, if you get on the very back of your boat, it'll go the very fastest. So I got way back and held on the gas, and I came out first.
She's kind of got a little bit more of experience, and she went down just to get that little bit extra ground, and it worked. So I stuck behind her.
It looked like you started pushing pretty hard in that second race, but then I think you ran into a little bit of pain maybe.
Yeah, I started getting a little bit bobbly on the back straight, and I stuck my foot out for a little stability, and kind of jammed it, and that just threw me off. It was painful. It was uncomfortable moto most of the time. So I was just trying to hang in there and just keep smooth and consistent, make sure I go around the buoys and keep that, consistency, stay in the points.
Tara Lejo, pro women's champion again. Tara, you're not losing close course.
No, I'm not. I think the key is my starts. I'm getting really good starts. This one today, I had a little bit of trouble getting off the line. Maybe I was sleeping a little bit too much earlier today, but that's the key to my success is my starts.
Now, when you're out on the track, you couldn't quite keep up with Tara through the whole race. She was at a fast pace. You were there half the race. What happened through the last half?
I just couldn't hang on there. I won't say I was happy with the position. I was trying hard, but I was slightly off the pace. I don't know whether it was just that race or if that's how it's going to be, but I'm going to get there. I know I will. Just a bit more hard work.
Christy, how do you even ride the ski when you're this banged up?
I had a rough week. It seemed like everything I did was dangerous this week, and it was my normal routine. I don't know. But anyway, today was a day of survival, and we came out better than we all anticipated. I was almost going to be a spectator, so we're really pleased.
Combined results for two motos for the women find Tara Lejo, Lisa Wasik, Christy Carlson, Sheila Garcia, and Michelle Baines the top five. Current tour standings, Christy Carlson, Tara Lejo deadlocked at 72, Lisa Wasik, Michelle Baines, and Sheila Garcia.
Now, any bungee jumping or rock climbing this week?
Maybe I'll do some skydiving.
Hey you, put down that remote control, go get yourself a sandwich and a beverage and get right back here. Freestyles coming up next on The Deuce. Welcome back to ESPN2's coverage of the second stop of the Budweiser Jet Sports Tour from Los Angeles, California. Frank G. Benelli State Park, Lake Puddingstone. Okay, folks, it's time for freestyle. That's when the guys get to do anything they want. They get about 2 minutes on the clock to get out there and be totally bananas. who do we have on our arm here today?
Well, we got Jill over here, and we got another bud girl. Stephanie. We got them. They're competing freestyle, right?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah?
absolutely.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you see, the hardest working man on the beach is not Mr. Gann, but the hardest working man is Jeff Kantz. Jeff, how do you think about the scenery, the water, everything?
Dude, these guys are, I don't know if I'd never be able to beat these two. I don't know.
What do you do out there to win it, take home the big prize?
Play.
And do you ever, any of this Chris Gann stuff?
Nah,
Did I win?
no.
I thought I won.
Guys, it's freestyle right here on the Deuce.
Right. Guess what's left?
Two.
Okay, we're hooked up with the warden, Glenn Bothwell. He is the race director. He's the Big Cheese top dog, A#1. What's the deal with this balls numbered thingy? Is this the California lottery?
Well, this is something like Keno, Todd. It's incredible. 3 just happens to be my favorite number, and this is going to win that Nissan truck and the Kawasaki jet ski, I believe, that's over there.
But in all seriousness, what are these guys grabbing numbers for, and how important is it?
Well, I think that they grab these numbers to find out how many girls that they're going to get autographs from this weekend.
As you can tell, they picked the right man for the job, the warden, Glenn Bothwell, now with 20% less fat.
Thank you, sir.
Freestyle judging goes like this. 7 judges score from 1 to 10. Throw out the high score and the low. A perfect score of 50 points can only happen if the difficulty, variety, and originality is perfect. Let's talk about freestyle a little bit. 3rd place last weekend. You said you're going to practice a little bit this weekend. Give me a prediction. How are you going to do?
We're going to do better.
Scott
2 weeks in a row, bad luck, but you had a great routine except for the last 10 seconds. It looked like you had a little bit of boat problem.
Okay. Because I was looking at the
Scores.
score and I'm not listening what you were saying. Lloyd Showtime Berlin with Age Unknown, Indiana, Florida.
Flat water. This is your stop last year. You smoked them. What do we got in store for today? We need a win, huh?
Just quickness, major quickness. Hey, look.
Jeff Kamikaze Kantz. Jeff, you had a perfect routine until the end, but it looks like you got the points lead.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe do I? bitching.
Your timing out there was just perfect, though. After last week, I thought you really came out here trying to prove something.
Yeah, I tried really hard this week, and man, that ramp jump would have been really bitching at the end, but maybe next time.
Tell me about that trick. You put it into a tail stand, and then you spin the ski around. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, I wanted to do that at the World Finals. We get the boat in a total tailstone, and you just spin the boat as fast as you can get it, and hopefully it comes around to your back. It's pretty bitching.
So overall, performance-wise, you felt pretty good?
I felt great.
Look good.
Thank you.
All right, congratulations.
All right, bro.
Final standings after Los Angeles is Jeff Kantz winning freestyle, followed by Lloyd Berlew, Rick Roy, Larry Rippenkroger, and Tim McKercher. But it's still Lloyd Berlew atop the leaderboard. When we come back, Sport Racing.
Welcome back to Los Angeles, California, round 2 of the Budweiser Jet Sports National Tour. And welcome back, national champion Tim Judge, making his presence felt back in the pro sport class. Good to have you back, Tim.
Thanks, feels good to be back. Missed the class. I wish I would have been there for the first one, but we're going to try to take it from here and be consistent.
Now, you raced pro runabout at round 1, but now you're back on the pro blaster, which you won your world title on. What's it going to take for you to get that #1 title back, missing a race?
It's going to be hard, but the main thing we're trying to do this year is get out there now and promote our sponsors, because they are the ones that put us out here. So if I can get out there and be consistent, promote my sponsors to the best, and give it what we got. If we don't get a #1 this year, maybe we can come back next year, or just stay consistent and make everybody happy.
Well, I know we missed him, and Chris McCluggage missed him. He's going to be battling tooth and nail with his old rival. Stay tuned for Pro Sport Blaster.
With sport race #1 on the line, the all-important hole shot up for grabs. The rubber band snapped, and off they went. And it looked like from the get-go it would be Tim Judge back on the sport class racing circuit. What does that mean to have him back?
This means McCluggage will have to ride faster and smarter than he ever has before if he wants to win that national title.
Well, Tim Judge got the first lap, got the green flag. In fact, he was leading after 1 lap, but this thing is 10 laps, and it was Chris McCluggage working his way up, winning the last few, and cruising home easily to the victory.
The 2 young studs from Florida, Liebrick second, McCluggage first. You guys worked your way through the pack. Let's talk to you, Chris, first. Great dicing with Pichetti and Judge.
Yeah, I believe, this class out here is for stand-up people, stand up on it. And, people, the 2 guys, they have some horsepower under them hoods, but I think Kevin and myself have the skill to beat them and prove that out there today.
Now, Kevin, good charge from the back of the pack. You got by Pichetti and Judge on that last lap in that split section. You were flying.
Yeah, I felt real good. I was trying to pace myself through the whole race and be strong for the last couple laps because exactly like Chris said, they have horsepower, but I knew that if I kept my pace, I could beat them and just outride them.
Now, Chris, back to you a little bit. Tell me about the dice you had with Judge. You and him are rivals. There's no hiding that thing. You guys have been battling for 2 years now. He got a good start. You had to work, but you were on a mission out there. You were just going for it.
Oh, the Protec Yamaha Wave Blaster ran exceptionally well, and God, Tim's boat didn't hold together. That's mine did, and I think I'm just so glad he's back in this class, because I'm ready to kick some butt. I'm just I want to go out there and prove to him that hey, you may know how to build a pretty fast ski. It's going to take more than a ski to win this championship.
Chris, continuing to kick some butt in the Pro Sport Runabout. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Chris.
And Kevin, congratulations on a good, strong second-place finish.
Thanks.
Race 1 results. Chris McCluggage takes first, followed by Liebrick, Judge, Pichetti, and Rodrigo de Souza. In race #2, the rubber band was stretched, and this time it was Brian Pichetti getting the whole shot with a big burst as he shot out from the line.
Well, Tim and Chris and Pichetti, whole shot in these races, it's so fun out there. The action's great. I mean, and everybody's right there. It's not like everybody's running away from the pack like what happened last year. It's just real exciting. It's real exciting.
saw the white flag, 1 lap to go. You led the whole way. What was going through your mind?
Just don't crash. I never thought that this was going to happen. But usually the last lap, you start getting the last lap jitters, and I was going, boy, I'm going to make it all. And then about down the back straightaway on the last lap, I heard the motor starting to go. I could tell it was an exhaust leak, and I said, well, maybe they'll make it. And nope, didn't make it. Boy, my Triton motor was just flying out there, but something that wasn't Triton just fell off. We had an exhaust boot that just burnt up, and once the exhaust started to leak, we just slowed down, and I tried to get the hood off fast enough, but it was just not enough time.
Tim Judge, let's call it the right place at the right time for that one.
Yeah, it was last lap. The guy ahead of me, we were pretty close, and we weren't bumping, and I seen him start to slow, and he broke at the right perfect time. I took advantage of it, and I've been there. I know what it feels like, but as long as everyone finished safely and we didn't hit each other, that's the most important part.
Race 2 results has Tim Judge followed by Kevin Liebrick and Chris McCluggage, and the man who led 9 of 10, Brian Pichetti, finishes in 6th.
One more question. There's no love lost between you and McCluggage out on the track. You guys are hard competitors. McCluggage hates losing to you probably as much as you hate losing to him, but you got him in that last one.
Yeah, you know, we compete hardcore for a lot of years. We live by each other, and I respect the guy 100%, and if he beats me or I beat him, it's just that guy's day. But I respect all the guys on the line, and that's why you got to go into each race. And, you know, the guy's a good rider, and more power to him.
Great race. Congratulations.
Thanks a lot.
Pro Sport Class overall standings look like this. It's Chris McCluggage in first, followed by Kevin Liebrick and the De Souza brothers, the boys from Brazil, followed by David Gordon. This IJSBA sanctioned event has been brought to you by Budweiser, proud to be your bud, and by West Coast Performance Products, better by design.
Well, that concludes it, Chris. Stop number 2, San Dimas, California, the IJSBA Budweiser Jet Sports Tour, West Coast Nationals. Next stop, Atlanta, Georgia. You gonna be there?
I think I am. You?
Well, we are pretty hard-working kind of guys, so we pack up the covered wagon now. We might just make it.
Maybe we'll see a Braves game, though. You know, we need to relax a little bit.
That's an idea.
You know?
Braves, I hear they have good dogs there.
Yeah, real good dogs. Turkey dogs.
Ooh, should be good. Well, that will conclude it from San Dimas, California. For Chris Gann, I'm Todd Ayers. Remember, you can see all the action on the Power of 2. See ya.
See you later.
First, Larry Rippenberger second, Mark Nickler third, Thomas Nuttall Jr. fourth, Tom Kazi, you're fifth, right? Yeah. I don't know right there.